It's time once again for the calendar of board gaming events in the 417 area that we know of. Looking back at June, it was a fantastic month of gaming. There were events that allowed some of us to dress up as goobers, dress up as our favorite board game characters as we enjoyed the events. Some game stores enjoyed anniversaries. Some game stores moved to new digs. Some board game stores expanded, became bigger and better. And some board game stores are just joining the fray. Greetings. But these are the board game events that you can expect in the month of July. Thursday, July 2nd, the first Thursday of the month, takes place with the Joplin Gamers. Find them at BTB Social at 1021 South Main in Joplin, Missouri. Starts at 6 p.m., goes till 9. Friday, July 10th, demos with Saunsu, Sanibel. Enjoy this great game from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Barnes & Noble in Springfield, Missouri. Sanibel is designed by the same designer as Wingspan. Also Friday, July 10th, the 417 Gamers drop episode 67, the one with Nightmare Productions. In this episode, Rick and Andrea will review the horror movie making auction game Nightmare Productions. And Friday, July 10th, it's a busy day, Game Friends assemble with the 417 Gamers. Some of the 417 Gamers want to help you find some new friends and play some games. They're going to be out teaching from 6:30 to 9 p.m. They'll be at Village Meeple. Find Village Meeple at 1570 East Battlefield, Suite F in Springfield, Missouri. Wednesday, July 15th, 417 Gamers go to CK Cards up in Bolivar. Join them from some board games from 6 p.m. to 9. Find CK Cards Games and More at 800 East Aldrich in Bolivar, Missouri. Sunday, July 19th, the Joplin Gamers host their third Sunday of the month. This will also be at BTB Social at 1027 South Main in Joplin. But this one goes from 4 to 9, so you might be able to bring a little bit longer game. Monday, July 20th, the 417 Gamer podcast drops episode 68, the one with new gamers. They're trying to get a friend to come on that's been in the group for about a year, have them genuflect, maybe give some feedback on what they could do better to attract newbies. Friday, July 24th, Game Friends assemble with the 417 Gamers. The 417 Gamers go back to Village Meeple for another round, 6:30 to 9 p.m., And then also July 24th, demos with Saunsu, Sanibel. If you missed the first demo, she's doing it again from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Barnes & Noble, 3055 South Glenstone. And last but not least, Sunday, July 26th, Board Game Showdown, Blood Rage. The winner of the June tournament, they picked Blood Rage, and this is a big one for the 417 Gamer Group. I know a lot of people like the Blood Rage, the drafting, the attacking, the fun. So the tournament starts at 2:30, but to get your spot for the Blood Rage Board Game Showdown tournament, go to villagemeeple.com.
Welcome back, Moon City Con fans. This is your Moon City Minute. We are about half sold out heading into Moon City Con 2026. On top of that, we only have 4 of the infiltration packs left. The infiltration pack comes with an exclusive t-shirt, commemorative badge holder, red velvet cupcake in addition to your attendee cookie, and 1 extra hour of gaming on opening day. The infiltration pack is extremely limited, and if you'd like the extra hour of gaming, with the rest of the perks. Incoming!
Moon City Con has many events popping up, but something a bit bigger is coming. An event so big, it needed 2 sponsors. Metagames Unlimited and Village Meeple are teaming up to bring the Moon City Convention Cup. The Moon City Convention Cup is a competitive event that spans all 3 days of Moon City Con 2026. Teams of gamers will test their skills in dexterity, strategy, spatial reasoning, and luck. We are looking for 16 gamers that will be divided into 4 teams. Each team will have a representative for each of the 4 games that will take place over the 3 days of Moon City Con 2026. Each player will earn points for their team based on how they perform in their game. The team with the highest accumulative score will take home the Moon City Convention Cup. In addition, the winner of each game will win that game to take home. Other prizes will also be awarded for the best individual player, best sportsmanship, and best team name. So get your spot to take part in the very first Moon City Convention Cup. Spots are limited and will go fast. And don't forget to purchase your badges for Moon City Con 2026 at mooncitycon.com.
Moon City Con 26 takes place at the Hilton Garden in August 14th through the 16th. Get your badges and your infiltration pack today at mooncitycon.com. Moon City Con 2026 A Meeple Among Us.
Questions of the weekend. Every Friday in the 417 Gamer group, we like to ask a question of the weekend on Facebook. We also share that over with the board game group, as well as Joplin Gamers. Here are the questions you can expect in the month of July. Friday, July 3rd, how did you find your current game group? Friday, July 10th, what did you play your first time with your game group, if you can remember? July 17th, what is some advice you'd give for those trying to organize gaming groups? Friday, July 24th, what is the most interesting place you've enjoyed a game night at? And finally, Friday, July 31st, we're about halfway through the year, so what is the best game you've played this year thus far? Those are the questions you can expect in the month of July. Happy 250th United States. We're going to enjoy July as it heats up. We're going to watch things go boom. But before we enjoy July, let's look at all the great games that you played in the 417 in June.